Pocono Mountain School District. Pocono Mountain School District (PMSD) for short is a large, rural public school district located in Monroe County, in northeastern Pennsylvania, United States. It encompasses approximately 304 square miles, 790 km². The district is divided into two parts, Pocono Mountain East and Pocono Mountain West. The Pocono Mountain East attendance area includes Jackson Township, Pocono Township, Paradise Township, Barrett Township, and Mount Pocono Borough. It also includes a small area east of Route 380 that is Coolbaugh Township. Pocono Mountain West attendance area includes Tobyhanna Township, Tunkhannock Township, and most of Coolbaugh Township. According to 2000 local census data, the district serves a resident population of approximately 60,000 people. District officials reported that in school year 2007-8, the Pocono Mountain School District provided basic educational services to 11,506 pupils. It employed 984 teachers, 622 full-time and part-time support personnel, and 51 administrators. The Pocono Mountain School District received more than $42.04 million in state funding in school year 2007-8. Pocono Mountain East High School is located in Swiftwater, Pennsylvania, in the heart of the Poconos. The school currently houses students in grades 9 through 12 and is joined on the campus by East Junior High School, Swiftwater Intermediate School, and the newly constructed Swiftwater Elementary Center. Regions and constituent municipalities. The district is divided into 3 regions, which include the following municipalities: Region I, Barrett Township, Paradise Township, Pocono Township. Region Roman II, Jackson Township, Tobyhanna Township, and Tunkhannock Township. Region Roman III, Coolbaugh Township, Mount Pocono Borough. History and facts. Before the need for another campus complex, one high school served the entire district. The first high school of the district, originally called Pocono Mountain High School, Pocono Mountain East High School (PMS), is located in Swiftwater, Pennsylvania, along with Swiftwater Elementary Center (SCC), Swiftwater Intermediate School (SIS), and Pocono Mountain East Junior High School (PMIDS). All 4 schools share the same campus. Starting in the 2013-14 school year, those who attend the East Campus attend SCC for grades K-3, SIS for grades 4-6, PMIDS for grades 7-8, and PMIS for grades 9-12. Before 2008, the building that is now SCC did not exist. The current intermediate school was then the elementary school, and the junior high school was the intermediate school. Once the district split, the West High School was built in 2002. Those who attend the West Campus attend either Tobyhanna Elementary Center (TEC), Pocono Pines, Clear Run Elementary Center (CREC MT), Pocono, or Coolbaugh Elementary and Learning Centers (CEC/CLC) Tobyhanna. Students then all come together and attend the middle school at Clear Run Intermediate School (CRICE MT), Pocono, across from CREC. After spending 2 years there, students are then moved over to the West Junior High School on the Sullivan Trail campus, across from the West High School. The class of 2006 was the first graduating class to attend West for the full 4 years. In May 2012, the Pocono Mountain School Board closed 3 schools due to sharply declining enrollment and significant budget shortfall. It closed Coolbaugh Elementary Center, Swiftwater Intermediate, and Coolbaugh Learning Center. The closing brought the layoffs of 280 district employees, 142 of which are professional staff, which includes administrators and teachers. Governance. The school district is governed by 9 individually elected board members serve 4-year terms: the Pennsylvania State Board of Education, the Pennsylvania Department of Education, and the Pennsylvania General Assembly. The federal government controls programs it funds like Title I funding for low-income children in the Elementary and Secondary Education Act and the No Child Left Behind Act, which mandates the district focus resources on students' success in acquiring reading and math skills. The Commonwealth Foundation for Public Policy Alternatives Sunshine Review gave the school board and district administration a B for transparency based on a review of what information can people find on their school districts. It examined the school district's website for information regarding taxes, the current budget, meetings, school board members' names and terms, contracts, audits, public records information, and more. Academic achievement. In 2012, Pocono Mountain School District declined to warning AYP status. In 2011, Pocono Mountain School District achieved AYP status. In 2010, the Pocono Mountain School District was in corrective action Roman II, making progress AYP status due to chronic, low student achievement. In 2009, Pocono Mountain School District was in corrective action Roman II status due to the low student achievement in math and in reading. The Pocono Mountain School District was ranked 355th out of 498 Pennsylvania school districts in 2013 by the Pittsburgh Business Times. The ranking was based on student academic performance on the last 3 years of PSSA results in reading, writing, mathematics, and science. The PSSAs are given to all children in grades 3rd through 8th and the 11th grade in high school. Adapted examinations are given to children in the special education programs. 2012 347th, 2011 385th, 2010 412th, 2009 415th, 2008 396th, 2007 399th of 501 school districts by the Pittsburgh Business Times. In 2012, the Pittsburgh Business Times also reported an overachievers ranking for 498 Pennsylvania school districts. Pocono Mountain School District ranked 72nd. The editor describes the ranking as a ranking answers the question, which school districts do better than expectations based upon economics. This rank takes the honor roll rank and adds the percentage of students in the district eligible for free and reduced price lunch into the formula. A district finishing high on this rank is smashing expectations, and any district above 2011 136, 2010 154th, in 2009, the academic achievement of the students in the Pocono Mountain School District was in the bottom 30th percentile among Pennsylvania's 500 school districts. Scale 0-99. 100 is state best, state best, state best, 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 state 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 best, 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 best. Graduation rate. In 2012, the district graduation rate was 88%. In 2011, the district graduation rate was 83%. In 2010, the Pennsylvania Department of Education issued a new 4-year cohort graduation rate. Pocono Mountain School District's rate was 82% for 2010, according to traditional graduation rate calculations. 2010 93%, 2009 92%, 2008 93%, 2007 93%. Graduation requirements. Among Pennsylvania's 500 public school districts, graduation requirements widely vary. The Pocono Mountain School Board has determined that a pupil must earn 28 credits to graduate, including a required class every year in math, English, science, and social studies 3 courses, fitness wellness, consumer family dynamics, career education, SAT preparation, and electives 9 courses. By law, all Pennsylvania secondary school students were required to complete a project as a part of their eligibility to graduate from high school. The type of project, its rigor, and its expectations are set by the individual school district. Effective with the graduating class of 2017, the Pennsylvania Board of Education eliminated the state mandate that students complete a culminating project in order to graduate. By Pennsylvania School Board regulations, beginning with the class of 2017, public school students must demonstrate successful completion of secondary-level coursework in Algebra I, Biology, and English Literature by passing the Keystone exams. For the class of 2019, a composition exam will be added. For the class of 2020, passing a civics and government exam will be added to the graduation requirements. In 2011, Pennsylvania high school students field tested the Algebra I, Biology, and English Lit exams. The statewide results were Algebra I 38% on grade level, Biology 35% on grade level, and English Lit 49% on grade level. Individual student, school, or district reports were not made public, although they were reported to district officials by the Pennsylvania Department of Education. Students identified as having special needs and qualifying for an individual educational program (IEP) may graduate by meeting the requirements of their IEP. College remediation. According to a Pennsylvania Department of Education study released in January 2009, 26% of Pocono Mountain School District's graduates required remediation in mathematics and/or reading before they were prepared to take college-level courses in the Pennsylvania state system of higher education. Less than 66% of Pennsylvania high school graduates who enroll in a four-year college in Pennsylvania will earn a bachelor's degree within 6 years. Among Pennsylvania high school graduates pursuing an associate degree, only 1 in 3 graduate in 3 years. Per the Pennsylvania Department of Education, 1 in 3 recent high school graduates who attend Pennsylvania's public universities and community colleges takes at least one remedial course in math, reading, or English. West High School. Pocono Mountain West High School is located at Panther Lane, Pocono Summit, Pennsylvania. The school served 1,509 students in grades 10th and 12th, with 820 students qualifying for a federal free lunch due to family poverty. It had 114 classroom teachers, in 2010 a principal and 4 assistant principals. In 2012, Pocono Mountain West High School declined to corrective action Roman II fifth-year status due to missing all 12 academic metrics regarding achievement in mathematics and reading. In 2011, Pocono Mountain West High School declined to corrective action Roman II fourth-year status due to chronic low achievement in mathematics and reading. In 2010, the school was in making progress in corrective action Roman II level AYP status. The graduation rate at PMWHS was 86%. The graduation rate from PMWHS was 92% in 2011 and 94% in 2010. The Pennsylvania Department of Education required the school administration to develop a school improvement plan and submit it for approval. Due to its low academic performance, the high school administration was required by No Child Left Behind to offer the opportunity to students to transfer to a successful high school in the district. Letters were sent to each student's parents in August. The transfer right was available beginning in 2007-8. Since Pocono Mountain East High School declined to corrective action status in 2011, students could not transfer. The school's administration was required to develop a school improvement plan and submit it to the Pennsylvania Department of Education for approval. The Pocono Mountain West High School offers supplemental educational services, free tutoring outside of class, and the Pathways to Proficiency tutoring program to support academic achievement. PSSA results: 11th grade reading, 2012 58% on grade level, 23% below basic. State 67% of 11th graders are on grade level. 2011 67%, 17% below basic. State 69.1%. 2010 65%, 16% below basic. State 66%. 2009 63%, 18% below basic. State 65%. 2008 56%, 21% below basic. State 65%. 2007 57%, 20% below basic. State 65% 11th grade math. 2012 56% on grade level, 23% below basic. In Pennsylvania, 59% of 11th graders are on grade level. 2011 63%, 18% below basic. State 60.3%. 2010 62%, 18% below basic. State 59%. 2009 54%, 19% below basic. State 56%. 2008 56%, 25% below basic. State 56%. 2007 44%, 31% below basic. State 53% 11th grade science. 2012 19% on grade level, 34% below basic. State 42% of 11th graders were on grade level. 2011 20%, 38% below basic. State 40%. 2010 19%, 37% below basic. State 39%. 2009 19%, 32% below basic. State 40%. 2008 17%, 23% below basic. State 39% Science in Motion. Pocono Mountain West High School took advantage of a state program called Science in Motion, which brought college professors and sophisticated science equipment to the school to raise science awareness. The Science in Motion program was funded by a state appropriation and cost the school nothing to participate. The high school worked with Cedar Crest College to provide the experiences. SAT scores. In 2012, 267 Pocono Mountain West High School students took the SAT exams. The district's verbal average score was 442. The math average score was 456. The writing average score was 422. The statewide verbal SAT exams results were: verbal 491, math 501, writing 480. In the U.S., 1.65 million students took the exams, achieving scores: verbal 496, math 514, writing 488. According to the College Board, the maximum score on each section was 800, and 360 students nationwide scored a perfect 2400. In 2011, 318 Pocono Mountain West High School students took the SAT exams. The school's verbal average score was 449. The math average score was 4,444. The writing average score was 431. Pennsylvania students as a whole ranked 40th among states, with SAT scores: verbal 493, math 501, writing 479. In the United States, 1.65 million students took the exam in 2011. They averaged 497 out of 800 verbal, 514 math, and 489 in writing. West Junior High School. Pocono Mountain West Junior High School is located at Panther Lane, Pocono Summit. In 2010, the school had 1045 pupils in grades 8th and 9th, with 603 receiving a federal free lunch due to family poverty. There were 96 teachers, yielding a student-teacher ratio of 10:1. In 2012, Pocono Mountain West Junior High School declined to warning AYP status due to lagging achievement in reading and mathematics. In 2011, Pocono Mountain West Junior High School achieved AYP status. PSSA results: 8th grade science, 2012 46% on grade level, 27% below basic. State 59%. 2011 49%, 28% below basic. State 58.3%. 2010 46%, 34% below basic. State 57%. 2009 36%, 37% below basic. State 55%. 2008 38%, 32% below basic. State 52%. Clear Run Intermediate School. Clear Run Intermediate School is located at 3600 Memorial BLVD, Tobyhanna, Pennsylvania. The school provides grades 3–6. In 2010, the school had 932 pupils, with 593 students receiving a federal free lunch due to family poverty. The school employed 108 teachers, making the student-teacher ratio an exceptionally low 8:1. The intermediate school was built in 1927. The first school of PMSD, the first ever class of 1928, was Mr. Smith. It first opened in 1928. All students attended the school 1928–29. In 2012, Clear Run Intermediate School improved to achieving adequate yearly progress status. In 2011, Clear Run Intermediate School declined to warning status due to chronic low student achievement in reading and math. In 2010, the school achieved AYP status. Due to its low academic performance in 1996, 97, 98, and the school administration was required by No Child Left Behind to offer the opportunity to students to transfer to Swiftwater Intermediate School, which was a successful intermediate school in the district. Letters were sent to each student's parents in August. Clear Run Intermediate School offered supplemental educational services, free tutoring outside of class program. In 2006, the Pennsylvania Department of Education required the school administration to develop a school improvement plan, which it submitted for approval. PSSA results. Clear Run Elementary Center. Clear Run Elementary Center is located at 3700 Memorial BLVD, Tobyhanna. In 2010, the school had 841 pupils in grades kindergarten through 5th, with 582 pupils receiving a federal free lunch due to family poverty. The school had 84 teachers for a very low student-teacher ratio of 9:1. The school is designated as a Title I school-wide program. The elementary center first opened in 1997, while the intermediate school was built in 1927. In 2012, Clear Run Elementary Center declined to school improvement I status due to chronic low student academic achievement. In 2011, the school declined to warning status due to low student achievement in reading and mathematics. In 2010, the school achieved AYP status. PSSA results. 4th grade science, 2012 77%, 4% below basic. State 82%, 2011 71%, 13% below basic. State 82.9%, 2010 72%, 17% below basic. State 81%, 2009 81%, 3% below basic. State 83%, 2008 73%, 5% below basic. State 81%. Tobyhanna Elementary Center. Tobyhanna Elementary Center is located at Old Route 940, Pocono Pines, Pennsylvania. In 2010, the school had 697 pupils grades kindergarten through 5th, with 352 pupils receiving a federal free or reduced price lunch due to family poverty. The school employed 59 teachers for a student-pupil ratio of 11:1. In 2012, Tobyhanna Elementary Center declined to school improvement I status due to low student achievement in reading and mathematics. In 2011, Tobyhanna Elementary Center declined to warning status due to low student achievement in reading. In 2011, Tobyhanna Elementary Center achieved to AYP status. PSSA results. 4th grade science, 2012 93%, 1% below basic. State 82%, 2011 92%, 3% below basic. State 82.9%, 2010 97%, 1% below basic. State 81%, 2009 97%, 1% below basic. State 83%, 2008 93%, 1% below basic. State 81%. East High School. Pocono Mountain East High School is located at Pocono Mountain School Road, Swiftwater, Pennsylvania. The school served 1,448 students, with 516 students qualifying for a federal free lunch due to family poverty. It had 108 classroom teachers in 2010. In 2011, Pocono Mountain East High School declined further to corrective action Roman II status due to chronic low achievement in mathematics and reading and a low graduation rate. In 2011, Pocono Mountain East High School declined to corrective action I status due to chronic low achievement in mathematics and reading. In 2010, the school was in School Improvement Roman II Level AYP status. Due to its low academic performance, the high school administration was required by No Child Left Behind to offer the opportunity to students to transfer to a successful high school in the district. Letters were sent to each student's parents in August. Since Pocono Mountain West High School was in corrective action level Roman II status, students could not transfer. PSSA results: 11th grade reading, 2012 62% on grade level, 15% below basic. State 67% of 11th graders are on grade level. 2011 69%, 15% below basic. State 69.1%. 2010 70%, 16% below basic. State 66%. 2009 62%, 17% below basic. State 65% 11th grade math. 2012 64% on grade level, 16% below basic. State 59%. 2011 67%, 17% below basic. State 60.3%. 2010 69%, 16% below basic. State 59%. 2009 54%, 24% below basic. State 56% 11th grade science. 2012 36% on grade level, 15% below basic. State 42% of 11th graders were on grade level. 2011 30%, 29% below basic. State 40%. 2010 33%, 21% below basic. State 39%. 2009 32%, 25% below basic. State 40%. SAT scores. In 2012, 248 Pocono Mountain East High School students took the SAT exams. The district's verbal average score was 481. The math average score was 498. The writing average score was 467. The statewide verbal SAT exams results were: verbal 491, math 501, writing 480. In the U.S., 1.65 million students took the exams, achieving scores: verbal 496, math 514, writing 488. According to the College Board, the maximum score on each section was 800, and 360 students nationwide scored a perfect 2,400. In 2011, 293 PMSD students took the SAT exams. The district's verbal average score was 480. The math average score was 494. The writing average score was 452. Pennsylvania students as a whole ranked 40th among states with SAT scores: verbal 493, math 501, writing 479. East Junior High School. Pocono Mountain East Junior High School is located at Pocono Mountain School Road, Swiftwater. The school has 841 pupils in grades 8th and 9th, with 341 receiving a federal free lunch due to family poverty. There are 71 teachers, yielding a student-teacher ratio of 11:1. In 2012, Pocono Mountain East Junior High School declined to warning AYP status due to lagging reading achievement in two subgroups. In 2011, Pocono Mountain East Junior High School achieved AYP status. PSSA results: 8th grade science, 2012 62% on grade level, 19% below basic. State 59%. 2011 61%, 19% below basic. State 58.3%. 2010 54%, 26% below basic. State 57%. 2009 55%, 22% below basic. State 55%. Swiftwater Intermediate School. Swiftwater Intermediate School is located at Pocono Mountain School Road, Swiftwater. According to the National Center for Education Statistics, in 2010 the school had 779 pupils in grades 6th and 7th, with 272 pupils receiving a federal free lunch due to family poverty. The school employed 71 teachers, yielding a student-teacher ratio of 11:1. Swiftwater Intermediate School achieved AYP status in 2010 through 2012. The school was closed in June 2012 due to sharply declining enrollment district-wide and a serious budget shortfall for 2012-13. PSSA results: 8th grade reading, 2011 86% on grade level, 10% below basic. State 81.8%. 8th grade math, grade math, 2008 75%, 13% below basic. State 70%. 8th grade science, 2008 56%, 20% below basic. State 52%. Swiftwater Elementary Center. Swiftwater Elementary Center is located at 135 Academic Drive, Swiftwater. According to the National Center for Education Statistics, in 2010 the school had 856 pupils in grades kindergarten through 5th, with 336 pupils receiving a federal free lunch due to family poverty. The school is not a federally designated Title I school. The school employed 76 teachers, yielding a student-teacher ratio of 11:1. In 2012, Swiftwater Elementary Center declined to corrective action IAYP status due to low student achievement in reading and mathematics. In 2011, Swiftwater Elementary Center was in making progress in school improvement Roman II AYP status. 4th grade science, 2012 91%, 51% advanced, 1% below basic. State 82%. 2011 87%, 54% advanced, 2% below basic. State 82.9%, 2010 83%, 7% below basic. State 81%. Dual enrollment. Pocono Mountain School District offers the Pennsylvania Dual Enrollment Program. This state program permits high school students to take courses at local higher education institutions to earn college credits. The students continue to have full access to activities and programs at their high school. The college credits are offered at a deeply discounted rate. The state offers a small grant to assist students in costs for tuition, fees, and books under the Pennsylvania Transfer and Articulation Agreement. Many Pennsylvania colleges and universities accept these credits for students who transfer to their institutions. The Pennsylvania College Credit Transfer System reported in 2009 that students saved nearly $35.04 million by having their transferred credits count towards a degree under the new system. In 2010, the district received a $33,131 state grant to be used to assist students with tuition, fees, and books. The cash grant program was discontinued by Governor Edward G. Rendell as part of his 2010-11 state budget. Special education. In December 2010, Pocono Mountain School District Administration reported that 1991 pupils, or 18.4% of the district's pupils, received special education services, with 56% having a specific learning disability. In December 2009, the district administration reported that 1878 pupils, or 16% of the district's pupils, received special education services, with 56% having a specific learning disability. The district engages in identification procedures to ensure that eligible students receive an appropriate educational program consisting of special education and related services, individualized to meet student needs. At no cost to the parents, these services are provided in compliance with state and federal law and are reasonably calculated to yield meaningful educational benefit and student progress. To identify students who may be eligible for special education, various screening activities are conducted on an ongoing basis. These screening activities include review of group-based data, cumulative records, enrollment records, health records, report cards, ability and achievement test scores, hearing, vision, motor, and speech/language screening, and review by the instructional support team. When screening results suggest that the student may be eligible, the district seeks parental consent to conduct a multidisciplinary evaluation. Parents who suspect their child is eligible may verbally request a multidisciplinary evaluation from a professional employee of the district or contact the special education department. In 2010, the state of Pennsylvania provided $1,026,815,000 for special education services. The funds were distributed to districts based on a state policy which estimates that 16% of the district's pupils are receiving special education services. This funding is in addition to the state's basic education per pupil funding, as well as all other state and federal funding. The Pennsylvania special education funding system assumes that 16% of the district's students receive special education services. It also assumes that each student's needs accrue the same level of costs. The state requires each district to have a 3-year special education plan to meet the unique needs of its special education students. Over-identification of students in order to increase state funding has been an issue in the Commonwealth. Some districts have more than 20% of its students receiving special education services, while others have 10% supported through special education. In 2012, the Obama administration's U.S. Department of Education issued a directive that schools include students with disabilities in extracurricular activities, including sports. Pocono Mountain School District received an additional $4,975,423 supplement for special education services in 2010. For the 2011-12 and 2012-13 school years, all Pennsylvania public school districts received the same level of funding for special education that they received in 2010-11. This level funding is provided regardless of changes in the number of pupils who need special education services and regardless of the level of services the respective students required. Gifted education. Bullying policy. The Pocono Mountain School District Administration reported there were no incidents of bullying in the district in 2009 and 2012. In 2012, there were 9 incidents involving possession of a knife. The Pocono Mountain School Board has provided the district's anti-bully policy online. All Pennsylvania schools are required to have an anti-bullying policy incorporated into their Code of Student Conduct. The policy must identify disciplinary actions for bullying and designate a school staff person to receive complaints of bullying. The policy must be available on the school's website and posted in every classroom. All Pennsylvania public schools must provide a copy of its anti-bullying policy to the Office for Safe Schools every year, and shall review their policy every 3 years. Additionally, the district must conduct an annual review of that policy with students. The Center for Schools and Communities works in partnership with the Pennsylvania Commission on Crime and Delinquency and the Pennsylvania Department of Education to assist schools and communities as they research, select, and implement bullying prevention programs and initiatives. Education standards relating to student safety and anti-harassment programs are described in the 10.3. Safety and Injury Prevention in the Pennsylvania Academic Standards for Health, Safety and Physical Education. Budget. Pennsylvania Public School District's budget and expend funds according to procedures mandated by the General Assembly and the Pennsylvania Department of Education (PDE). An annual operating budget is prepared by school district administrative officials. A uniform form is furnished by the PDE and submitted to the Board of School Directors for approval prior to the beginning of each fiscal year on July 1. Under Pennsylvania's Taxpayer Relief Act, Act 1 of the Special Session of 2006, all school districts of the first class A, second class, third class, and fourth class must adopt a preliminary budget proposal. The proposal must include estimated revenues and expenditures and the proposed tax rates. This proposed budget must be considered by the board no later than 90 days prior to the date of the election immediately preceding the fiscal year. The preliminary budget proposal must also be printed and made available for public inspection at least 20 days prior to its adoption. The Board of School Directors may hold a public hearing on the budget, but are not required to do so. The board must give at least 10 days public notice of its intent to adopt the final budget according to Act 1 of 2006. In 2011, the average teacher salary in Pocono Mountain School District was $59,067.83 a year, while the cost of the benefits teachers received was $24,934.77 per employee, among the highest in PA public school districts, for a total annual average. The district reported employing 1,026 teachers and administrators in 2012. The minimum salary was $38,649, and the top was $150,000. In 2009, Pocono Mountain School District reported employing 1,333 teachers and administrators with a salary range of $36,985. Additionally, the teachers receive a defined benefit pension, health insurance, dental insurance, vision insurance, life insurance, professional development reimbursement, paid personal days, 10 paid sick days, and other benefits. In 2007, the district employed 828 teachers. The average teacher salary in the district was $45,953 for 180 days worked. As of 2007, Pennsylvania ranked in the top 10 states in average teacher salaries. When adjusted for cost of living, Pennsylvania ranked fourth in the nation for teacher compensation. Pocono Mountain School District administrative costs in 2008 was $1,048 per pupil. This ranked 54th out of 500 public school districts in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. The lowest administrative cost per pupil in Pennsylvania was $398 per pupil. The district had 60 administrators in 2010, with 25 receiving a salary in excess of $100,000 a year plus substantial benefits. In 2011, Dr. Dwight Fenig, superintendent since March 2005, announced his retirement, effective August 31, 2011. The board hired Dr. Elizabeth Robinson as superintendent effective September 1, 2011. Dr. Robinson has been a district employee for 23 years. The Pennsylvania School Boards Association keeps statistics on salaries of public school district employees in Pennsylvania. According to the association's report, the average salary for a superintendent for the 2007-8 school year was $122,165. Superintendents and administrators receive a benefit package commensurate with that offered to the district's teachers' union. In 2012, Pocono Mountain School District was spending over $2 million a year in administration salaries. In 2008, Pocono Mountain School District administration reported that per pupil spending was $14,295, which ranked 90th among Pennsylvania's 501 school districts. In 2010, the per-pupil spending had significantly increased to $16,554.05. Among the states, Pennsylvania's total per-pupil revenue, including all sources, ranked 11th at $15,023 per student in 2008-9. In 2007, the Pennsylvania per-pupil total expenditures was $12,759. Reserves in 2008, the district reported zero in an unreserved designated fund balance. The unreserved undesignated fund balance was reported as minus $3,810,871. In 2010, Pocono Mountain Administration reported a deficit fund balance of minus $3,829,295. In the unreserved undesignated fund balance, the Pennsylvania Auditor General reported that the district had a general fund balance surplus of $3,570,631 as of June 30, 2007. Pennsylvania School District reserve funds are divided into two categories: designated and undesignated. The undesignated funds are not committed to any planned project. Designated funds and any other funds, such as capital reserves, are allocated to specific projects. School districts are required by state law to keep 5% of their annual spending in the undesignated reserve funds to preserve bond ratings. According to the Pennsylvania Department of Education, from 2003 to 2010, as a whole, Pennsylvania school districts amassed nearly $3 billion. A special investigation by Auditor General Jack Wagner conducted in 2005 revealed that officials at Pocono Mountain School District failed to properly oversee more than $7.03 million in computer equipment in the district's possession. As a result, Wagner found that the district spent more than $77,000 for 69 computers that the district could not locate or are not in use. In 2008, the district experienced a serious security breach through computer hacking that exposed students' private information. In January 2012, the school board proposed closing 3 buildings to deal with rapidly declining enrollment. Pocono Mountain School District lost 567 students between October 2010 and January 2012. The administration projects to lose another 289 students by 2013. The buildings closed were Coolbaugh Elementary Center, Coolbaugh Learning Center, and Swiftwater Intermediate School. The 2012-13 budget plan included cuts of at least 160 teachers, 108 support staff employees, 16 security officers, and various supervisory and administrative. In 2013, the board closed 2 more schools due to sharply declining enrollment: Barrett Elementary Center and Pocono Elementary Center. In December 2010, the Pennsylvania Auditor General conducted a performance audit of the Pocono Mountain School District. The findings were reported to the school board and administration. The findings included a negative fund balance and continuing errors in reporting pupil membership, which resulted in subsidy and reimbursement overpayments by the state. It was noted that the district administration had failed to correct pupil membership reporting processes noted in the 2005-6 audit. Tuition students who live in the district's attendance area may choose to attend one of Pennsylvania's 157 public charter schools. A student living in a neighboring public school district or a foreign exchange student may seek admission to Pocono Mountain School District. For these cases, the Pennsylvania Department of Education sets an annual tuition rate for each school district. It is the amount the public school district pays to a charter school for each resident student that attends the charter, and it is the amount a non-resident student's parents must pay to attend the district's schools. The 2012 tuition rates are elementary school $10,653, high school $12,135.70. Pocono Mountain School District is funded by a combination of a local earned income tax 0.5%, a property tax, a real estate transfer tax 0.5%, coupled with substantial funding from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and the federal government. In the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, pension income and Social Security income are exempted from state personal income tax and local earned income tax, regardless of the individual's personal wealth. State basic education funding. For the 2012-13 school year, the Pocono Mountain School District received $21,906,602. The governor's executive budget for 2012-2013 included $9.34 billion for kindergarten through 12th grade public education, including $5.04 billion in basic education funding, which was an increase of $49 million over the 2011-12 budget. In addition, the Commonwealth provided $100 million for the Accountability Block Grant ABG program. Pocono Mountain School District received $627,698 in ABG funding. In 2011-12, Pocono Mountain School District received a $19,282,222 allocation of state basic education funding. Additionally, the Pocono Mountain School District received $627,698 in Accountability Block Grant funding. The enacted Pennsylvania state education budget includes $5,354,629,000 for the 2011-2012 basic education funding appropriation. This amount is a $233,290,000 increase, 4.6% over the enacted state appropriation for 2010-2011. The highest increase in state basic education funding was awarded to Duquesne City School District, which got a 49% increase in state funding for 2011-12. In 2010, the district reported that 5,121 students received free or reduced price lunches due to the family meeting the federal poverty level. In the 2010-2011 budget year, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania provided a 3.30% increase in basic education funding for a total of $19,303,962.29 to the Pocono Mountain School District. Among the public school districts in Monroe County, the highest increase went to East Stroudsburg Area School District, which got a 7.5% increase. Stroudsburg Area School District and Pleasant Valley School District both received a base 2% increase. 150 Pennsylvania school districts received the base 2% increase. The highest increase in 2010-11 went to Kennett Consolidated School District in Chester County, which received a 23.65% increase in state funding. The state's hold harmless policy regarding state basic education funding continued, where a district received at least the same amount as the year before, even where enrollment had significantly declined. This was the second year of Governor Rendell's policy to fund some public school districts at a far greater rate than others. In the 2009-2010 budget year, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania provided a base 2% increase in basic education funding for a total of $19,307,162 to Pocono Mountain School District. Among the districts in Monroe County, the highest basic education funding increase, 6.34%, went to Stroudsburg Area School District. 90 Pennsylvania public school districts received a 2% increase. Muhlenberg School District in Berks County received a 22.31% increase in state basic education funding in 2009. The amount of increase each school district receives was set by Governor Edward G. Rendell and the Secretary of Education Gerald Sahorchak as a part of the state budget proposal given each February. The state basic education funding to the Pocono Mountain School District in 2008-9 was $18,928,590.72. According to the Pennsylvania Department of Education, 4,428 district students received free or reduced price lunches due to low family income in the 2007-2008 school year. Accountability block grants. Beginning in 2004–2005, the state launched the Accountability Block Grant School Funding. This program has provided $1.05 billion to Pennsylvania's school districts. The Accountability Block Grant Program requires that its taxpayer dollars are focused on specific interventions that are most likely to increase student academic achievement. These interventions include teacher training, all-day kindergarten, lower class size K-3 grade, literacy and math coaching programs that provide teachers with individualized job-embedded professional development to improve their instruction, before or after school tutoring assistance to struggling students. For 2010–11, the district applied for and received $1,703,729 in addition to all other state and federal funding. The district used the funding to provide full-day kindergarten, to pay for teacher training and teachers to develop new courses. Classrooms for the Future Grant. The Classroom for the Future state program provided districts with hundreds of thousands of extra state funding to buy laptop computers for each core curriculum high school class: English, science, history, math, and paid for teacher training to optimize the computer's use. The program was funded from 2006 to 2009. The Pocono Mountain School District did not apply to participate in 2006–7. In 2007–8, PMSD received $1,206,310. The district received $213,492 in 2008–9. Pocono Mountain School District received the highest CFF funding among districts in Monroe County. The highest funding statewide was awarded to Philadelphia City School District in Philadelphia County, $9,409,073. The grant program was discontinued by Governor Edward G. Rendell in 2010. Education Assistance Grant. The state's EAP funding provides for the continuing support of tutoring services and other programs to address the academic needs of eligible students. Funds are available to eligible school districts and full-time career and technology centers (CTC) in which one or more schools have failed to meet at least one academic performance target, as provided for in Section 1512C of the Pennsylvania Public School Code. In 2010–11, the Pocono Mountain School District received $707,403. A total of 685 students attended the district's education assistance program after school tutoring during the 2010–11 school year. Additionally, the district ran a summer program during the summer of 2010 with 547 students attending from the 6 elementary centers. Other grants. The district did not participate in Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection's Environmental Education Grants, PA Science its Elementary Grants, 2012 Striving Readers Comprehensive Literacy Grant, nor the federal 21st Century Learning Grants. Federal Stimulus Grant. Pocono Mountain School District received an extra $6 million in ARAF federal stimulus money to be used in specific programs like special education and meeting the academic needs of low-income students. The funding was limited to the 2009–10 and 2010–2011 school years. Due to the temporary nature of the funding, schools were repeatedly advised to use the funds for one-time expenditures like acquiring equipment, making repairs to buildings, training teachers to provide more effective instruction, or purchasing books and software. Pocono Mountain reported using 2/3 of the funds to purchase instructional supplies, equipment, consulting, and staff development. 1/3 was used for the staff's medical insurance and health claims. Race to the Top Grant. Pocono Mountain School District officials did not apply for the federal Race to the Top grant, which would have provided over $1.05 million in additional federal funding to improve student academic achievement. Participation required the administration, the school board, and the local teachers' union to sign an agreement to prioritize improving student academic success. In Pennsylvania, 120 public school districts and 56 charter schools agreed to participate. Pennsylvania was not approved for the grant. The failure of districts to agree to participate was cited as one reason that Pennsylvania was not approved. School improvement grants. In the summer of 2011, Pocono Mountain School District Administration did not apply for school improvement grant funding from the federal government over $9.09 million available. Pocono Mountain West High School was eligible for funding due to chronic low achievement in reading and math. The grant stipulates the funds be used for improving student achievement using one of 4 federally dictated strategies. The strategies are transformation, turnaround, restart with new faculty and administration, or closure of failing schools. The Pennsylvania Education Secretary awarded $66 million to reform Pennsylvania's lowest achieving schools in August 2011. The funding is for 3 years. For the 2010-11 school year, Pocono Mountain School District Administration did not apply for the school improvement grant. The district was eligible for funding due to the chronic low achievement at the Pocono Mountain West High School and Coolbaugh Elementary Center. In 2010, Pennsylvania received $141 million from the federal U.S. Department of Education to turn around its worst-performing schools. The funds were dispersed via a competitive grant program. The Pennsylvania Department of Education has identified 200 Pennsylvania schools as persistently lowest achieving, making them eligible for this special funding. Pennsylvania required low-performing schools to apply or provide documentation about why they had not applied. The funds must be used by the district to turn around schools in one of 4 ways: school closure, close the school and reopen it as a charter school. The other 2 options involve firing the principal. One would require at least half the faculty in a chronically poor performing school be dismissed. The second involves intensive teacher training coupled with strong curriculum revision or a longer school day. Common Sense State Initiative. The Pocono Mountain School Board elected to not participate in the Pennsylvania Department of Education Common Sense program. The program called for the state to audit the district at no cost to local taxpayers to identify ways the district could save tax dollars. After the review of the information, the district was not required to implement the recommended cost savings changes. Real estate taxes. Property tax rates in 2012-13 were set by the Pocono Mountain School Board at 147.2900 mills. A mill is $1 of tax for every $1,000 of a property's assessed value. Irregular property reassessments have become a serious issue in the Commonwealth as it creates a significant disparity in taxation within a community and across a region. Property taxes in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania apply only to real estate land and buildings. The property tax is not levied on cars, business inventory, or other personal property. Certain types of property are exempt from property taxes, including places of worship, places of burial, private social clubs, charitable and educational institutions, and government property. Additionally, service-related, disabled U.S. military veterans may seek an exemption from paying property taxes. Pennsylvania school district revenues are dominated by 2 main sources. 1, property tax collections, which account for the vast majority between 75–85% of local revenues, and 2, Act 511 tax collections, which are around 15% of revenues for school districts. 2011–12 147.2900 mills, 2010–11 139.3800 mills, 2009–10 132.7500 mills, 2008–9 129.7500 mills, 2007–8 121.2400 mills, 2007–8 114.9500 mills, 2005–6 100 mills. The average yearly property tax paid by Monroe County residents amounts to about 5.52% of their yearly income. Monroe County ranked 53rd of the 3,143 United States counties for property taxes as a percentage of median income. According to a report prepared by the Pennsylvania Department of Education, the total real estate taxes collected by all school districts in Pennsylvania rose from $6,474,133,936 in 1999 to $10,438,463. Property taxes in Pennsylvania are relatively high on a national scale. According to the Tax Foundation, Pennsylvania ranked 11th in the U.S. in 2008 in terms of property taxes paid as a percentage of home value, 1.34%, and 12th in the country in terms of property taxes as a percentage of income, 3.55%. Act 1 Adjusted Index. The Act 1 of 2006 index regulates the rates at which each school district can raise property taxes in Pennsylvania. Districts are not allowed to raise taxes above that index unless they allow voters to vote by referendum or they seek an exception from the State Department of Education. The base index for the 2011-2012 school year is 1.4%, but the Act 1 index can be adjusted higher. Act 1 included 10 exceptions, including increasing pension costs, increases in special education costs, a catastrophe like a fire or flood, increase in health insurance costs for contracts in effect in 2006, or dwindling tax bases. The base index is the average of the percentage increase in the statewide average weekly wage, as determined by the PA Department of Labor and Industry for the preceding calendar year, and the percentage increase in the employment cost index for elementary and secondary schools, as determined by the Bureau of Labor Statistics in the U.S. Department of Labor, for a school district with a market value/personal income aid ratio MV/PIAR greater than 0.4 thousand, its index equals the base index multiplied by the sum of 75 and its MV/PIAR for the current year. In June 2011, the Pennsylvania General Assembly eliminated 6 of the 10 the exceptions to the Act 1 index. The following exceptions were maintained: 1. Costs to pay interest and principal on indebtedness incurred prior to September 4, 2004 for Act 72 schools and prior to June 27, 2006 for non-Act 72 schools. 2. Costs to pay interest and principal on electoral debt. 3. Costs incurred. The school district adjusted index for the Pocono Mountain School District 2006-2007 through 2011-2012. For the 2013-14 budget year, Pocono Mountain School Board did not apply for exceptions to exceed the Act 1 index. For 2013-2014, 311 Pennsylvania public school districts adopted a resolution certifying that tax rates would not be increased above their index. 171 school districts adopted a preliminary budget leaving open the option of exceeded the index limit. For the exception for pension costs, 89 school districts received approval to exceed the index in full, while others received a partial approval of their request. For special education costs, 75 districts received approval to exceed the tax limit. For the exception for pension costs, 169 school districts received approval to exceed the index. 11 districts received an approval for grandfathered construction debts. For the 2012-13 budget year, Pocono Mountain School Board applied for an exception to exceed the Act 1 index for special education costs. For 2012-2013, 274 school districts adopted a resolution certifying that tax rates would not be increased above their index. 223 school districts adopted a preliminary budget leaving open the option of exceeded the index limit. For the exception for pension costs, 194 school districts received approval to exceed the index. For special education costs, 129 districts received approval to exceed the tax limit. For the 2011-12 school year, The Pocono Mountain School Board applied for two exceptions to exceed the Act 1 index, special education and teacher pension costs. Each year, the Pocono Mountain School Board has the option of adopting either one, a resolution in January certifying they will not increase taxes above their index, or two, a preliminary budget in February. A school district adopting the resolution may not apply for referendum exceptions or ask voters for a tax increase above the inflation index. A specific timeline for these decisions is published annually by the Pennsylvania Department of Education. According to a state report, for the 2011-2012 school year budgets, 247 school districts adopted a resolution certifying that tax rates would not be increased above their index. 250 school districts adopted a preliminary budget. Of the 250 school districts that adopted a preliminary budget, 231 adopted real estate tax rates that exceeded their index. Tax rate increases in the other 19 school districts that adopted a preliminary budget did not exceed the school district's index. Of the districts who sought exceptions, 221 used the pension costs exemption, and 171 sought a special education costs exemption. Only one school district sought an exemption for non-academic school construction project, while one sought an exception for electoral debt for school construction. The Pocono Mountain School Board applied for two exceptions to exceed the Act 1 index for the budget in 2011, special education costs and teacher pension costs. For the 2009-10 school budget, the board did not apply for exceptions to exceed the index. In the spring of 2010, 135 Pennsylvania school boards asked to exceed their adjusted index. Approval was granted to 133 of them, and 128 sought an exception for pension costs increases. Property tax relief. In 2010, the homestead/farmstead property tax relief from gambling for the Pocono Mountain School District was $399 per approved permanent primary residence. In the district, 15,550 property owners applied for the tax relief. The relief was subtracted from the total annual school property tax bill. Property owners apply for the relief through the county treasurer's office. Farmers can qualify for a farmstead exemption on building used for agricultural purposes. The farm must be at least 10 contiguous acres 40,000 into and must be the primary residence of the owner. Farmers can qualify for both the homestead exemption and the farmstead exemption. In Monroe County, 57.91% of eligible property owners applied for property tax relief in 2009. In Monroe County, the highest amount of tax relief, $458, went to property owners in Pleasant Valley School District. The highest property tax relief in Pennsylvania went to the residents of Chester Upland School District of Delaware County, who received $600 for approved homestead. This was the third year they were the top recipient. Additionally, the Pennsylvania Property Tax/Rent Rebate Program is provided for low-income Pennsylvanians aged 65 and older, widows and widowers aged 50 and older, and people with disabilities age 18 and older. The income limit is $35,000 for homeowners. The maximum rebate for both homeowners and renters is $650. Applicants can exclude 1/2 of their Social Security income. Consequently, individual with income much more than $35,000 may still qualify for a rebate. Individuals must apply annually for the rebate. This can be taken in addition to homestead/farmstead property tax relief. Alma mater. Extracurriculars. The Pocono Mountain School District offers a variety of clubs, activities, and an extensive costly sports program. Eligibility to participate is set by school board policies. By Pennsylvania law, all Caymanas 12 students in the district, including those who attend a private non-public school, cyber charter school, and those homeschooled, are eligible to participate in the extracurricular programs, including all athletics. They must meet the same eligibility rules as the students enrolled in the district's schools. Mascots. The entire district was originally home of the Cardinals. However, when it was determined that a new school would have to be built, another squad was then needed. The Cardinals still remain at the original high school, the East High School. Barrett Elementary Center, Pocono Elementary Center, and Swiftwater Elementary Center are also Cardinals. PM West is home to the Panthers. The Cardinals are red and white, and the Panthers are blue and silver. Newspaper Club. The Pocono Mountain School District has a new newspaper club website, https://web/20trillion110,902,131,658/http//WJH Newspaper Club Athletics. Sports. The district funds Pocono Mountain East High School, Pocono Mountain West High School, Pocono Mountain West Junior High School. According to PIA Directory July 2012,